Hello, everybody. It's Boxing Bros UK. I'm Chris. This is my co-host Andrew, the Boxing Brain.
Hi guys, hi Chris.
Today's video, we're gonna be talking about the world rankings in all the governing bodies and like who's mandatory, who's not, what's vacant, and how fucked up it is, basically.
Wait till I get to the WBA rankings. You're all in for a treat, I tell you. You're in for a treat.
All right, we'll start off.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's start off with WBC. They're good for a laugh. And this is heavyweights,
yeah,
the big boys, by the way.
had to be W. Well, so obviously, yeah, we could, because obviously that's the kind of main one. We might do, if the video does well, we might do the other ones as well. So obviously WBC champ Usyk. This is where it gets interesting though. The silver champions FA Jag. Like what has this guy done since he's lost to Sanchez? I mean, I was looking at his
Nothing.
box rec. He's fought nobody since he's lost. Absolute no. What is going? Sullivan's wife like a Jagber or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going.
So what? So does that mean is
number one
is he,
AJ?
so is he above AJ? Like he's the mandatory?
It's it's the silver champion. So I don't really know what to say really, to be honest. Like
What
why?
does that mean? So you've got Usyk's the champ, and then you got FA and Jagba is the like mandatory, and then AJ is the number one contender.
Yeah. And then you've got all right, AJ number one, Fury number two, Cabiel number three, Zhang number four. Jagba's listed at number five, so he's number five and the silver champion. Anderson at six, Bacoli seven, Sanchez eight. Don't know why he's still in the top 10 with the WBC. Joe Joyce number nine. A guy called Jowlov, don't know much about him. Jowlov at number 10.
I don't know much about him, but I've heard his name floating around.
Yeah.
A few things.
Makhmadov at number 12, who's above Hergovich at 13. Try and work that one out if you can, guys. No idea. And then Luis Ortiz, who's now 67, is somehow still at number 14 in the WBC. And then he's above Deontay Wilder, who's number 15 with the WBC. So, I mean,
why is Deontay Wilder even there? He's lost twice. Badly.
I know. Four times out of five, Wilder's lost now. And in his last five. I think he's four in his last five.
Yeah, so he beat Helenius. So he lost to Fury. He beat Helenius. Lost to Parker. Lost to Zhang. And he lost to Fury before that as well. Yeah. So he's lost twice to Fury. Beat Helenius. Lost to Parker, lost to Zhang, and Zhang was a really, really bad knockout. Yeah. Parker was a really, really bad, like, unanimous decision loss. Like, it wasn't close at all. Okay. That's terrible.
And somehow Luis Ortiz is still hovering around rankings. So, should we go? Do you want to go?
What did you say? Sorry?
Do you want to go? Shall I do the IBF next?
Let's do IBF because that should be interesting. Because Daniel Dubois is the champ.
So Daniel Dubois was stepped up to champ after the belt was vacated. Number one and two are vacated. 3 is AJ. 4 Cabiel. 5 Anderson. 6 Fury. I don't know why Fury's below Anderson and Cabiel. No idea. Zhang at 7. Christ. Sanchez again, number 8 in the top 10. Jagba, there he is again, number 9, who's above Hergovich at number 10. So again, work that one out. Joyce at number 11. Otto Volin at number 12. Fabio Wardley, 13. A guy called, I couldn't read my own writing. Bacoli's at 14, should be higher up. And this guy will come up a couple of times. A guy called bloody Hooney, I've never even heard of him.
Hooney. He's got nine wins, right? 9 wins.
9 wins, 9 stonking wins, and no losses. So
he might be one to watch, though. We don't know.
I mean,
but I've never heard of him. It's crazy.
It could be, yeah.
The thing is, yeah,
but not really too much.
It's not that bad, but them vacant spots, they should just be filled. But do you know why they're not? Do you know why they don't get filled? Because you have to petition, don't you, for a spot in the ranking. So you have to pay. You have to pay for a ranking spot. So maybe AJ said, "No, I'm not paying. I'm happy staying number 3 because I can get a fight whenever I want, so I don't need to pay to get moved up."
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is we know that Don King likes to pay the governing bodies to get his fighters in there, don't we? He's always up to his old tricks with that. It's people like with Trevor Bryan and all that lot.
Like Manuel Char, he's still number 2 ranked in the WBA.
We'll come to Char. We'll come to Char in a bit. We'll leave that till last because that'll be the most interesting. The WBO. So Usyk's obviously the champ. The interim champ is Joseph Parker. Number 1 AJ, number 2 Fury, number 3 Zhang, 4 Anderson, 5 Kabiel, 6 Hrgovic, 7 Wardley, 8 Dubois. Is this man again? Hooney, number 9. Number 9 in the WBO. Hooney.
I'm gonna watch one of his fights. I'm gonna see what he's about, this Hooney guy.
Yeah, this is the interest. What's coming up interesting, and this Hooney's is above a Jagba, Bacoli, Moses Atoma, Jermaine Franklin, Joe Joyce, and that Jowlov again. So, what's going on there? Maybe he paid a little bit of money, maybe.
Yeah, where's he from, that Hooney? Maybe he's a big star in his own country or something. Who knows?
He's got to be, as you say, the guy's only had 9 fights. I mean, it's
top 10.
It's a funny one. I mean, you're not telling me he's earned tremendous ranking points after 9 fights,
and he hasn't fought anybody.
Add up, does it?
No, he's not fought no one.
No, certainly no one. No one within the circles that you're gonna no names that you're gonna shout out here. So that's the WBO, which is the top 10 is kind of, other than Hooney.
It's kind of
Dubois a little bit lower in the WBO.
Like they've got Dubois behind Hrgovic.
This is where it really. Yeah, I know. Hrgovic at number 6 in the WBO.
And Dubois just beat him. But I think obviously because Dubois has got to come out the rankings because he's a champion now. So it's now he's a champ. He'll come out of all the rankings, won't he?
Yeah. So, and I guess lastly, the WBA. This is where it gets really comical. So we've obviously got Usyk as the champ. We've got Now we got Manuel Char as a world champ as well for the WBA. Martin McCauley
is the regular champ. Is the regular champ. They need to get rid of that.
Yeah, they list it as world champion, but it's the regular champion. Yeah. This is where they make it too regular. It's hard enough for me and you to get our heads around, Chris, and we research this stuff, let alone your average Joe that's trying to get a general understanding of how it all works. Silver belts and regular belts and interim belts and this belt.
You got like that silver thing. I still don't get it. So he's a silver champion, even though he's ranked 6 in the rankings. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
but
Jaguar's 5, ranked 5, but it's the silver.
What is that shit?
Maybe someone could get on it and explain it all to us.
Yeah, because I don't understand how you can be ranked 5th.
So
and even the WBA rankings, yeah. So Manuel Char he's a regular champion, and Usyk's a super champion, yeah. So who's mandatory for Manuel Char as the regular belt? So Manuel Char should be mandatory for Usyk then, right?
Well, yeah. Well, I guess in theory, but Bacoli's ranked number 1. You know, so Bacoli's, you know, kind of worked his way up the WBA rank. But a lot of this is, like you alluded to earlier, is the promoters and the people behind their team, you know, slipping them a bit of money to get their fighter on. So it's all a little bit corrupt, to be honest. And particularly the WBA is shocking. Wait till I list this off. See, so number 1 is Bacoli, who's somehow above AJ at number 2 and Fury at number 3. Then you've got Michael Hunter out of nowhere at number 4. A guy called Pero at number 5, who I've never fucking heard of. Perez at 6, above, and Caballel at number 7, who's had a brilliant last couple of years. Zhang at number 8. Kubrat Pulev, who's 52. I'm joking. Number 9.
Why is it?
Fabio
Pulev doesn't even box anymore. He's retired, Pulev.
Well, this is supposedly updated this month as well. Cassius Chaney, who recently lost to Michael Hunter at number 11. Luis Ortiz, who's on his pension now, at number 12. Jared Anderson is below Luis Ortiz at 13.
For real?
A little short fat guy, I don't know if you've seen him, called Guidry at 14, and a guy called fucking Deichko at 15. So this list is a joke. I'm throwing it over there. Like, fuck that shit. What's that?
That is terrible. That is terrible.
I want to see it again.
Right. You can
at least have when I was reading, I thought, what's going on with the WBA?
At least, like, if you're going to put people in there who haven't fought for years, the last time Kubrat Pulev had a fight, it was against AJ. He hasn't fought since. No, not AJ. When he fought Chisora and lost. And he lost to AJ. Before that. So you may as well put Andy Ruiz in there. At least he won his last fights. He hasn't fought for years.
But where's, you know, and you just alluded to Andy Ruiz, Gerald Miller, right? I know he's active again, right? Not even ranked on any of the, you know, you're telling me people like Guidry and Perez and Pero and Hooney. Look, I don't like
Hooney. Who are these guys?
Why, you know, what are we going to have bloody, oh God, his name's completely gone out of my head, but we got these really inactive fighters like Pulev and Luis Ortiz still floating around the top 15. Like, I don't really understand it.
It's crazy. I'm like, what's Manuel Char doing?
I know.
As a champion. That's a joke.
They'll probably put Chris Arreola as fucking interim champion soon.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh,
I can't believe it. Like, the world rankings are just a load of shit. And you know the worst, you know the funny thing is, like, say, I don't know, say they make a fight. Like when Fury came out of retirement, like he had one fight against a nobody. Next minute, he's number 3 in the WBC. You know when he was going to fight Wilder?
He fought like he fought that like Pianetta, didn't he? Pianetta, the small cruiserweight guy, Tom Schwartz, Otto Volin, and he fought all these guys that are kind of other than Volin, and then all of a sudden he's propelled right up the rankings again. You know,
because it was crazy. Yeah, he had one fight against Pianetta. Yeah, and he hasn't fought for 2 years. And then the next week, I think Hatman Strikes Back did a video on it. He's number 3 in the world. Wasn't like that just shows the rankings don't mean shit. So I'm going to pull up the Ring magazine rankings because these are kind of accurate because they don't go by governing bodies. It's just the top 10 best fighters in the world.
Yeah.
So I think they're all right. Their order's a bit fucked up. I'd move the order around and I'd take 2 people out of it straight away. I'll see if you can spot who I want to take out of it straight away. So I'm going to put it up on screen.
Let me see if I can work it out. Get in your brain.
Yeah, there's 2 guys that I'm like, nah. Right, and let me take the...
Right, so we got Usyk, obviously Usyk, Fury number 1, AJ 2, Parker 3, Zhang 4, Caballel 5, Dubois 6, Jared Anderson 7, Joe Joyce 8. Yeah, I mean, a Jagba's definitely at 10. I mean, I'm not quite sure why a Jagba's even in the top 10, if I'm honest. The guy's done nothing. And then when he's just a little bit on a Jagba, because when he has stepped up to a good level, he got kind of exposed a bit by Frank Sanchez, who's no great shake. So I'm not quite sure how he's in the Ring Magazine top 10, but there we are.
I don't get it either.
I'd put Hrgovic above Joe Joyce. I'm thinking you would have said that. I'm not terribly sure, though. And the other one, ooh.
Yeah, so two people in there that I think take them out.
I'll just take out completely, not swap.
No, yeah, swap them with a different fighter who's not in there.
I'm trying to
one
work
person.
it. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Who's not in there? Martin Bacoli needs to be in there, doesn't he?
100%, yeah. I'd say get rid of a Jagba and get Bacoli in. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'd put him higher than number 10 as well.
I'd put him number 8, I think. Well, actually, yeah, I'd put him just behind Anderson, but if he beats Anderson, then he's... And if Dubois loses, Bacoli wins, I'd put him in the top 6, yeah, I think.
Yeah. But then I wanted to take Joyce out because he's lost 2 on the bounce. But who do you replace him with, though? That's the thing. I'll put Joyce number 10.
Let me grab my list. Let me grab my list again that I just threw out the window. Hang on, look, I've got it back now. Look, just you got notes.
We got Fury 1, Joshua 2, Parker 3. I think that's perfect. I think Cabial should be above Zhang, most definitely.
I agree.
I think Zhang should be behind Cabial and Dubois, in front of Anderson.
Yeah.
And then that's it, really. It's kind of all right. And then obviously after Anderson, you got Bacoli.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after Anderson, you got Bacoli, and then after Bacoli, you got Hrgovic, and then number 10, we don't know. Maybe I'd throw Andy Ruiz in there, but he's not been active enough, to be honest. He hasn't been active. That's the only problem.
I'm just going through the names now. I'm just. What do you reckon, Hooney? Is Hooney going in there?
Hooney, who are you, Hooney?
Do you know the only one? Honestly, look, I'm just looking through. Bear with me. I'm just looking through. Did you know the only one I would think might instead of a Jag? I'd probably put Fabio Wardley. I know he hasn't even got to European level yet, but what's a Jagba done? Like, fucking put Wardley in there. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't.
So leave Joyce in there, and then take a Jagba out for Bacoli.
Yeah. Because
obviously, even though Joyce has lost twice, he's had a lot of good wins before that, and he's been active.
Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't get the Jagba one. It's like he sort of seems to be there in reputation because he's this hard hitting, strong heavyweight. I get that, but he's not really showed any level of skill yet that would warrant being yeah.
So we'll list it. We'll list it now from top to bottom. So we'll go from the bottom. Joe Joyce, number 10. Yeah. Then Philip Hrgovic, number 9. Then Martin Bacoli, number 8. Jared Anderson, number 7.
Yeah.
Daniel Dubois. Sorry. So we want Zhang. Yeah.
Zhang.
So Zhang should be. So we want Zhang above Hrgovic. Do you know what, guys? I think we might have to write this down. Do you know what? I'm going to write all this down and post it on the community. Our rankings. But really, Zhang shouldn't be that high up. I know he just knocked out Wilder, but.
How was the IBF champion Daniel Dubois? Yeah, how is the IBF champion number 6 on the Ring magazine?
Yeah, but obviously that's because he's a paper champion, isn't he? Because he hasn't beat anybody to win the belt. He didn't beat Usyk. He got beat by Usyk. So I'd say I'll put Cabiel above Dubois. To be honest,
yeah,
I'd have because I'd have Usyk, Fury,
yeah.
Joshua,
I mean, to be
Parker.
fair, yeah.
And I'll probably maybe have Cabiel, then Dubois, and then then after that, then you've got Anderson, then you got Bacoli, then Zhang, then Hergovic, then Joyce at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. We've done it right.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
We put it to right.
We put it to right. I just think Zhang. I know he knocked out Wilder, but it's a bit high. Number 4.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and let's not forget all Caballel's good work. Just because he hasn't fought recently, he's been active and he's been doing well. He's been an underdog and winning his fights. You know, so
brilliant wins. You know, beat Makhmadov, beat Frank Sanchez. Beaten Chisora. You know, he's when Chisora was a much better version of himself, shall we say?
Yeah.
You know, so very good fighter. Really good fighter, Cabiel. Not a lot of people are going to know him, but anyone kind of street watching this, Cabiel, really good fighter. Goes to the body well, can mix it up. You know, durable.
Definitely one to watch.
Yeah,
definitely
good, really good.
Watch.
Yeah.
So
I'm a bit of a fan of Cabiel.
Yeah, me too. I like an underdog story. So I hope you liked our world rankings analysis, and and that's it. Let's see what you think. If you agree with us, or you don't agree with us, or you think someone else should be higher, or someone else shouldn't be in it, let me know or let us know. All right, guys, Boxing Bros out.
Cheers, guys. Like and sub.
Like and subscribe.